Hey, this is BA and welcome to GANN Planetary Math Part 2. Listen, if you haven't seen Part 1, I think you should because these kind of go together and they kind of like build on each other, kind of like GANN's coffee letter does that we're going to be taking a look at here. You can get your own GANN coffee letter absolutely free at my site. My site sells nothing. It's at GANN Trade 6, and that's the number 6.com. And let's get started. Okay, in part 1, we did the first 4 lines up here, which is kind of GANN's intro into this. We're going to do, in this section, from this line, which is the 5th line, all the way down to, we'll stop where it says March Coffee. So we'll do this area here. And like I said, you can either write this down or go to my site and download the file for free. Doesn't matter to me, but you want to kind of follow along with this very, very important stuff. And again, the reason why this is important is because of nowhere else does GANN really write about what his price methods are. I mean, if you read his books and stuff, you will not see anything like this. Okay, so this is like a quantum leap above what's publicly available. So therefore, we really want to take our time and study how he used the planets. Okay, GANN, the dollar value is 28,171, which equals 11 Capricorn 45. How did he get that? BA, take 28,171 and divide it by 100, which is quote unquote the dollar value, which equals 281.71 or 11 Capricorn 45. Okay. GANN, 5 options on March 1954 was 8,663, which equals 28 Aries or 60 degrees to heliocentric Jupiter. BA, Jupiter was at 29, Gemini 58. Okay, on March 19, 1954. And 8,663 mod 360, if you don't know what that means, refer to my part 1 in this, equals 23 degrees or 23 Aries. This is a little lost motion, but is within orb of conjunction. 23 Aries is within orb of conjunction of 29 Gemini. It would be approaching what's called a sextile aspect, as you know. GANN, heliocentric Jupiter is 20 Gemini 31, which means the price of 8,729 was at that degree. BA, typo, Mr. GANN. Jupiter was at 29 Gemini 38, not 20 Gemini 31. Folks, it's important in this letter to recheck everything he's got written, okay? Because part of what he does is he writes to be purposely off to make this letter difficult to read because it's such a powerful letter and gives us powerful insight into his methods, okay? Price was at 8,729. Mod 360 equals 89 degrees. In conjunct Jupiter at 29 Gemini. 89 is 2 signs and then 29 degrees in the Gemini. So both price and Jupiter would have been conjunct. GANN, heliocentric Uranus is at 21 Cancer 52. And the price at 21 Capricorn 52 is opposite to this. Okay, what he means is that if price was at 21 Capricorn, it would be opposing the planet Uranus. Okay, opposing the planet Uranus. Very important concept there. GANN, April 16, 1954 is 276 months from April 16, 1931, low of 435. Using 50 points per month, a 45-degree angle crossed at 8,715 on March 19, 1954. Secret. 50 will not work. He's using the Saturn scale of 30, okay? He's using the Saturn scale of 30. So people that try to make that first line here work without switching it out, they're going to fail because it doesn't. BA, 276 months times 30 points per month, okay, equals 8,280. Add this to the 435 low, and you get 8,715, which is his number up here, you see. Okay. GAN. The sun has moved 8,253 degrees from April 16, 1931. And add this to 435 gives 8,688 as the resistance angle, BA. The sun is 1 point per day, so 8,253 plus 435 gives 8,688. Okay, that's the math there. But notice resistance angle. Okay, now on these angles, we've all seen these angles. If you've watched the planetary lines or the regular GAN angles, at one point price will just fly through it like it's not even there, and another time it'll go right up to it or right down to it and stop directly on it, turn around and pivot and head the other way. What's occurring is that when it stops and pivots and stuff, there is a connection there between that point and its base, okay? A very important connection, which makes that angle what we'll call hot or live at that time, okay? When it blows right through it, there's nothing really going on, okay? You see? So that's the connection there. So he's showing us how to get what we'll call planetary resistance angles. And these are important, folks. Okay. Once again, welcome to the beginning. This is BA. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.